Now it's Prince, the lob. Giannis got up but couldn't control it. Haliburton, Nembhard, penetrating and throwing it down. Siakam the board. Nembhard weaving around traffic down the lane and finishes with the left.
And that's the matchup that the Bucks are liking right now. Forcing the switch and allowing Giannis to decision make.
He has 6 of their 8 points. Haliburton out to Siakam. He's lonely. Hits the tray. 9-2 Indiana run. Siakam. Haliburton. Neesmith. 3-ball. Corner pocket. Haliburton at the controls. Working on Green. Got right by him. Haliburton taking his time. Around a Turner screen. Crossover. Pull up. And got the bounce.
Well, Ryan Rollins in his first couple of shots here of the day. He decides to drive and Turner gets him from behind.
Franchise leader in career blocks. Haliburton. Mathurin. Got the trifecta. Instead of 58-41, it is 56-41. Indiana. Skip pass. Nembhard all day. Money. Indiana trying to make a statement in this ballgame. Haliburton driving on Giannis, draws the foul. 3rd in the NBA in assists during the regular season and had the best assist-to-turnover ratio in the league. Pacers defense stifling Milwaukee so far in this first half. Malika Stephen, Udonis Haslem, and Perk in the studio to talk this one up at the break. Haliburton dumps off to Turner. Pump fake. Step back Jay. Got it. Won't go.
And this is the difference. The 8 games leading into the playoffs. Milwaukee Bucks shooting the ball at a high clip. The Pacers just keeping them off balance.
Behind the back, poked away from behind by Siakam. 6 Milwaukee turnovers. Siakam, good from downtown. Haliburton going to work, draws the crowd. Turner, mid-range, Jay, good. Haliburton working on Portis, pull up, got it. And he has some words with Bobby Portis. Turner. Step back. Cash! Pacers inching closer to a Game 1 victory. Haliburton. Foul. And meanwhile, Indiana, not the team to back down either. Not known for their physicality, but Rick Carlisle was telling us before the game, right from the opening jump. Haliburton good at the line. He has a double-double. Driving. Gives it up to Siakam. Siakam, the one-leg runner.
And the Pacers have their usual 5 starting lineup. Here is Neesmith, and he gets the 3 to start.
Been shooting it very well from the 3-point line.
Kuzma, Taurean Prince, Brook Lopez, Damian Lillard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the starters for the Bucks. Here is Siakam. He scores, and it's 5-0 Indiana. Haliburton had the double-double on Saturday, 10 points, 12 assists. Running the Indiana offense. Did not shoot it well, but here he goes. Turner in the corner for 3. Miles Turner already has 7 first-quarter points. Lillard is yet to take a shot. He loses the ball, but got it back. It's loose. And ahead now to Siakam, and the dunk.
A nice job taking them out of their offense.
Turner gives it to Haliburton. Now Nembhard, 7 to shoot. Here's a long 3 by Andrew. It bounces in.
Yeah, got a touch. Defensively have got to get to the shooters wherever they are in a closeout.
Obi Toppin is in for the first time. Haliburton scoops inside.
Right here, does a really good job. He's got Brook Lopez chasing him And Brook, he turned it every way.
Made 197 in the regular season.
Oh, it's a battle there.
Here's Haliburton over
That's
the
the battle
top.
there.
He got it.
Hell dribble that Lillard had.
Mathurin for three. Turner with Toppin and Mathurin.
Get it off the pass. Move it off the pass.
Haliburton's going to set for
Lined up.
three. Second of the night for Tyrese Haliburton. He's got 10.
Beating his man and putting the Pacers in rotation.
Lillard averages 7 assists per game and a line drive three for a third time. Aaron Nesmith.
Play this game, particularly when you've got good three-point shooters. And Nesmith is a high percentage three-point shooter.
Haliburton all the way to the glass. He's got 12. They're just 10 of their last 30. Haliburton inside, dunks it. Haliburton gets around Prince and put it in. A 16-point first half for Tyrese Haliburton. The difference is this year Pacers home court advantage.
Ball's got to be ready to shoot that one.
Haliburton on the baseline, and it's put in by Siakam.
But that was ball movement. That's what we talked about in the playoffs. Those get stolen.
And now Nembhard, top of the key for three. It's good. And a Bucks timeout. And the first field goal of the half from Milwaukee. Haliburton, they left him open, and a three is perfect again. 19 for Haliburton.
He ended by saying, show emotion. It's clear the message, the importance of playing with emotion.
And the other thing that James Johnson was talking to him about was, guys, get to the next play because
20 points for Giannis. Only Toppin with the pump fake. Giannis challenging. Toppin had to adjust last minute.
That's a tough. So he missed it, and Miles was wide open.
To a cutting Nesmith in the lane. Got it. Another assist for Haliburton, his 11th. Up top.
Great effort by Turner.
Toppin in the corner for three.
That's an assist.
That's an assist, number 12.
Kuzma slicing. Left it short. Indiana on the move. Nembhard able to reverse it in and beat Lillard down the floor. 10-8 lead for Milwaukee. 4 minutes into the first quarter of Game 3. Indiana a 2-0 series lead. Nesmith got that one. That's the third straight wide open look.
Game 2 was up to 16 points for him, but was 4 of 5 from beyond the three-point arc.
Kuzma gets denied by Haliburton. Haliburton into the teeth of the D. Back out. Guarded by Kuzma. Haliburton pulls and knocks it down from way deep.
Really the difference right now is Dame unable to truly get going from the field. That's what they rely on when Giannis is on the bench. And right now, Dame on the bench as the Bucks go back to that zone defensively. Impact on that end of the floor.
Haliburton bounces. Nesmith will fire and hit again. He has 3. Whoa. Looked like Giannis traveled, turned it over anyway. Turner has position on the interior and finishes.
Everyone is getting their opportunities on the offensive end. If you force Haliburton to just be a scorer, that's not the way that he wants to play.
Haliburton can do that as well.
Even though he has the ability to be able to do it.
Haliburton, quick first step, leaves it for Nesmith. Nesmith drops it in. It's a 9-point Indiana lead.
I'm surprised Toppin didn't attack Giannis with Giannis playing with those 2 fouls.
No look to the corner. That 3 is good. Shepard getting some minutes and making them stick.
The year shooting the ball.
He hadn't been able to get on the floor, but here you could see that wouldn't come to him just like he's in a shooting drill.
Haliburton kind of settled into that instead of getting into the 2-for-1. Haliburton to the rim.
And that's what you have to force Tyrese Haliburton to do, is score. However, going to keep Mathurin in the game even after the technical foul.
Spacing got jumbled there. Topping. Oh, wow.
Giannis was absolutely going to attack Mathurin on the offensive end.
Haliburton, great look to Siakam, who lays it in. Nembhard gives it up. Haliburton, a 3 is good. Tyrese Haliburton, 11 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. And got to try and get him a 10th now.
I mean, I think that Trent right now is guarding Haliburton, screening Turner. Haliburton gives it up. Turner fade away, bottom.
A good sign here for Indiana.
They know they can't stop it, but they can make his life more difficult.
And they felt like they kind of got away as Turner knocks down another jump shot.
Lillard gets through the first wave. The fall away is in and out. And it's 5-on-4 right now. Antetokounmpo late to get up. Turner trying to take advantage. Ball fake, left hand, Turner! The number 7 scoring team of the NBA, 117.4 points per game. Nice fake and finish. Tyrese Haliburton. Kuzma, fake, and the finger roll rims out. Rebound leaks out to Nembhard. Open look, Neesmith. And it bounces in! Haliburton fakes the pass up the floor. Now it's Walker. And Porter somehow saves it, ends up in the front row, gives it right back to Indiana.
We got like a little hate towards each other. I think that's kind of good for the sport, right? Having two teams that really don't like each other, two teams that know exactly what each other will do. So it's always a hot competition between the two teams, guys.
Milwaukee finally woke up. The Pacers have maintained their lead throughout against the Bucks. Turner gets cut off, and he banks it off the window, +1.
And everything offensively going Turner's way right there. Three-point shooting team in the NBA this season at 39%.
Haliburton drives, kicks it out for the Nembhard jumper, and he connects for 3. Back to a 10-point game. Neesmith takes the contact and scores on the inside.
70% of his points in the regular season were unassisted. His ability off the bounce, pretty talented.
Haliburton cans a triple. Derek Trent Jr. tied Ray Allen's franchise record for the most threes in a playoff game with 9 on Friday night. Shot clock is down to 7. Haliburton, the 3 goes for Tyrese Haliburton.
Right here, Haliburton knocking down that sidestep 3. And
right out of the gate, they can't get Kyle Kuzma at the rim. Oh, the crank by Turner!
16 and 18 were 8th in the Eastern Conference, but since January 1st, 34 and 14, playing at a high level.
10 to shoot. Isolation. Siakam attack mode for the deuce. They lead this best-of-7 opening round series 2-1. The 4-5 matchup in the Eastern Conference. Turner, open look at a 3. He cants it from long range.
Embracing it, finding the open shooter.
Siakam stops, pops, connects. 1:35 to go in the third. Giannis has 17 in the quarter. Ball movement leads to a Shepherd 3. It's good! Indiana is unconscious. Kick. Haliburton bouncing off. Tip doesn't go for Toppin. Leak out. Portis swatted. Neesmith gets back with a rejection, but he's down. Haliburton spins it in, and the harm. And an impossible angle from the corner. Prince lets it fly, short on a 3. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, lob it up, caught by Toppin, touchdown!
Oh man, great awareness there. Toppin, one of the best in the open floor.
Nembhard, swing, Haliburton, one-on-one with Connaughton. He feeds it inside on a bounce for Turner. Working around the perimeter. Nembhard gets off a clean look and connects for 3.
Neesmith swing it around the perimeter. Here's Turner. Got it. Pacers are shooting 55% from 3. History to average 30, 10, and 5 in 3 straight seasons. Haliburton gets into the teeth of the D and lays it up and through. There are opportunities for Indiana. Shooting just 31%. Wide open. The three. Nesmith.
And you're starting to see a little bit of a theme here now the last few minutes.
Shot doesn't go. Nesmith over to Haliburton. 12-point game. Haliburton, 10-point game.
A lot of times we focus on points in the paint, and this is a great job by Haliburton getting there.
Fans on their feet here. Shot clock at 7. This is the closest they've been since it was 15-5. The block. Shot clock down. Stepping out of bounds is Giannis. Cut off, has it knocked away. Turner, the corner three. It's a 7-point game. Game 5. 8-point lead. Haliburton. He's 2 of 4 from the field. The deep three. Got it. Trent. Haliburton with the denial. Portis. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
After the block. That's an incredible play there by Haliburton. Initiating offense, going into attack mode.
61-59, Haliburton. 61-61. Shot clock down to 5 as Portis arrives on the scene. Obi Toppin delivers a corner 3. Kuzma on a switch. Here's Haliburton with a Portis on him. Haliburton behind the back. Over. Bobby Portis connects. Saves it to the Pacers. Pascal lays it up and through. Siakam in a 2-point game. Giannis goes down.
Got his hand caught.
Milwaukee. The cut by Porter. And the denial. Haliburton with another block.
To their go-to guy.
Giannis. Haliburton doubles on the bounce. The takeaway. Nesmith. Indiana by 1.
Really important. Giannis on the inside, but really good active hands there by Haliburton. Gets it up. You get a
Their coach's challenge. Down by 4. 1:18 on the clock. Here's Haliburton getting to the rim. 2-point game.
Got to get that ball to Giannis on that block, no less.
Slight difference. Game clock, shot clock. Haliburton to the rim. Ties it. 10.8 to go. 9 assists, 3 blocks, and 3 steals in the game-tying dunk with 10.8 to go here in Game 5 for Tyrese Haliburton.
Yeah, just a great read by Haliburton, seeing that they had the Bucks.
Hand off to Haliburton. Siakam. Back to Haliburton, lines up the 3. He's got the last 9 for the Pacers.
Haliburton has it. 20 seconds to play.
They don't mind him getting a layup.
And he'll lay it in and a foul.
Now they mind because it's a 3-point play.
Tyrese Haliburton beat A.J. Green. The lead cut to 2.
Spot in the big moment. Get the ball and he gets it up.
Here we go. Haliburton. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Haliburton for the lead. 1.3 to go. Pacers by 1. Porter to inbound it. No. Giannis is going to take it now. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Lets it fly. And the Pacers are moving on. What a comeback in overtime.
And then here, Giannis just gets caught in between. He attacks that front left foot.
And as we're seeing this, tensions.
There's that excellent ball movement for the Pacers. Nice little drive and finish. Aaron Nesmith, what a piece he's become, GA, for Rick Carlisle and the Pacers. Siakam gets some reset to Turner. As we are just past the 9-minute mark. Siakam, that's a 3 and hits.
And again, it's the ability to pass it. It's more about who he has a chance to be tied with in terms of that streak.
Well, he's already tied MJ. He can pass him if he can hit that number again here tonight. Haliburton starting to work up a ladder already for the Cavs.
And you know, talking about somebody's got a sense of his team right now, being really aggressive here early as Haliburton gets another wide open look. Kenny Atkinson concerned, able to jam Haliburton in the backcourt off a make, and that takes away their transition. Let's see how often they can get that accomplished.
Haliburton to the rack.
You see Haliburton here off the attack, and because you're so worried about
Indiana shooting 60%, Cleveland 53 at the start as Jerome turns it over. Haliburton into the corner. This is T.J. McConnell. That's a long two, and he connects.
But even there, you saw the Cavs. Great job by Okoro of making a good decision. Not necessarily a scorer, gets into the teeth of the defense and creates that opportunity.
Haliburton coming back into the game and wasting no time.
Take that trade-off any day of the week.
Gee, this may be the loudest arena I've ever been, and this is unbelievable, the volume in this place. Neesmith, and he buries a three. Cleveland has one more foul to give. Haliburton against Merrill. Into the corner, they leave Nembhard. That's a long two for the Pacers. Well played by Mobley. Taking away a layup from Turner. And then Turner gets it back, but just a brilliant playmaking of Haliburton.
Yeah.
Merrill misses Mobley. And then Mitchell never saw Neesmith from the back.
And he checked to see. Neesmith was actually almost past half court. And then how about he comes back and knocks down the triple.
Boy, it takes a hard spill. Kenny Atkinson can't believe that he didn't get a foul. And thankfully, it looks like Allen is okay as Nembhard buries a three. A 6-point Indiana lead with 8:20 to play before the end of the quarter. Game one of this Eastern Conference Semifinal. Haliburton, teardrop, just beautiful. Cleveland tonight, just deafening. Haliburton sizes up Merrill. Lead for Walker into the paint. Pretty little floater for the Pacers. Donovan Mitchell starting to sizzle. He's got 25. 7 to shoot. Haliburton into the corner. This is Mathurin. Big shot for the Pacers.
Pacers are reeling on their heels offensively and really no impact defensively. They have not done a good job of containing the paint here. I felt like this should be a really competitive series. Styles really do make fights, and this one is a perfect synergy.
Haliburton.
Personnel on the floor. Right now, you see Haliburton here put the sweeping hook shot, if you will, for the finish to just kind of quell that.
That was a long two. He had his foot on the three-point line. Now the breakneck pace picks up again. Haliburton. Beautiful teardrop floater. The conditioning level of these two teams just off the charts. Haliburton doing his dance. Crosses over, steps back, and buries it.
And just Tyrese Haliburton, a rhythm player. And he's just looking for a little bit of space, understanding a lot of 7-footers changing directions is difficult. Allen, as good as he could be.
For the Pacers, sizes up Allen. Nembhard, 5 to shoot. Top step back, and he connects on a deep shot for Indiana. And Donovan Mitchell puts his name in the record books. 8th straight series opener that he's hit for 30 or plus. Andrew Nembhard. What a matchup here. Mitchell against Haliburton. Doing his dance. 1 to shoot. Mitchell the scoop. Missed it. Well played by Haliburton.
And then
beautiful fade. Siakam. 13-5 run for the Pacers.
Point of attack defense.
All the interchangeable pieces that Rick Carlisle has. Strus elevates. Haliburton got a fingertip on it. We hit the 2-minute mark left, and the restlessness grows here in Cleveland. Haliburton around Allen, and he scoops it.
Here, he got Allen off his feet just to see who can get off to a good start. Remember, +11 were the Pacers after the first quarter in game one.
Tony Brothers, David Guthrie, Nick Booker, our terrific officiating crew, and that is Tyrese Haliburton.
Terrific job of being active with those hands. And look how far out they've extended the offense of the Pacers.
But can Haliburton start to pick up his offensive pace?
The Pacers now starting to get a little rhythm offensively.
Turner turns and easily is able to shoot over the top.
They have been lights out from deep.
Baxter's already his fourth three of the half as Haliburton answers. And this thing has ballooned back to 20. Haliburton bottled up. Neesmith is going to fire. Big shot for the Pacers. And reinserts Haliburton. Tells you about the importance of this possession right here. 4 seconds. Haliburton sets up Neesmith. Corner three. Massive shot for the Pacers. Loose ball. Merrill. Merrill gets another chance, and then Haliburton able to get the block, run out Mathurin, and he hits the reverse. Merrill gets another chance, and then Haliburton able to get the block, run out Mathurin, and he hits the reverse. Exquisite find by Okoro, and Allen's got 22. Haliburton +1.
Laboring just a little bit. The crowd doesn't like it, but there was some contact there, no question. And what you're looking at, you can see how he gets knocked off his line.
6-point game, we're down to 90 seconds. Haliburton working into the paint. Masterful play by Haliburton. Can they hold him off here? Final 66 seconds. Haliburton chiseling to the cup. That'll cut it to 5. If you're Rick Carlisle.
I do. Oh, my goodness.
There's a steal. Nembhard. 25 seconds. Unbelievable.
And really, the Cavs have struggled the entire game getting the ball inbound.
Haliburton sizes up Jerome, and here he comes to the cup. Contact. And Haliburton is going to shoot free throws. They don't have a timeout.
Do a much better job of getting open.
Misses. Haliburton the rebound. 9 seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's going to let him play. Haliburton steps back and hits. Tyrese Haliburton trying to take Cleveland's heart. And it is over. The Indiana Pacers in a Game 2 stunner.
Unbelievable. I'm still in shock, partner. They just, everything that had to go right for the Pacers down the stretch. He misses his free throw, gets his own rebound, and then they get cross-matched here. And he's able to just create the space. Unreal. What a game, and how about Mr. Haliburton?
Tyrese Haliburton on a night that he injured his left wrist, etching his name into Pacers playoff lore with one of the all-time shots to give the Pacers a command lead in the series with the next two in Indianapolis. They were down 14 entering the fourth, and they come all the way back. For GA, for Jared, Spirodidis saying good night from Cleveland.
Atkinson's #1 key today. Make shots. Turner is
3 in game 1 has shown throughout the season he can stretch it from beyond the arc, and he has to be guarded out to 23-9.
Yeah, shot it at 37% as Haliburton. The way it affected him at the beginning of this season, kind of just reading too much negativity and having to really clear his mind, get back to finding the joy of playing.
Job on both ends.
Haliburton pops.
5 guys averaging 16 or more points, and here's the role of many of them getting out in transition.
Off the top in. Cannon to three. McConnell bats it alive into the corner. Matherin connects.
Darius Garland, we saw him labor a little bit at times. Obviously, physically isn't where he wants to be, but trying to strap it on for his team. The early turnover. Haliburton throws the first punch.
But I tell you, I like what I've seen from the Pacers early in terms of their aggression and how they are attacking the basketball.
Nesmith. The Cavs are 3 of 10 from the field, and they're 2 of 7 so far from deep. Haliburton probing, topping corner three. Splash!
And out to contest, and then another one right over the top to top, and this is...
Shepard and Thomas Bryant have checked into the game for the first time for the Pacers. Reset Haliburton on the attack, slithers to the cup. Mitchell, right down Broadway, hard hit, little bit of contact, no whistle. Nembhard, beautiful fake. Donovan Mitchell is now 2 of 9 from the field. Turner puts it down! Miles Turner flexing on the Cavs.
And this is when you see Haliburton at his best. When they get the ball up the court, you see how they create the confusion. Hunter was getting ready to rotate out to that triple, and that late decision there by Haliburton to get it down low to the big fella for the finish.
But Indiana Pacers,
they have owned this first half and putting themselves in a position where maybe they can take a commanding lead in this series. To see Cleveland come out and play the way they did in that first half.
T.J. McConnell, magnificent in the opening half, and he's not done yet. How would Cleveland handle the pressure of this moment? So far, so good as they play with a 19-point lead.
Defensively, they've done a great job, and that's what you want to see if you're Rick Carlisle, your best player.
Turner, as Allen is turned back. Turner, one of the elite shot blockers in the sport, and then it's Nesmith connecting from deep. And Mitchell is now 3 of 9 shooting.
You're the Pacers right now. You gotta feel great because you're making the Cavs feel it.
Haliburton with a deep shot. And here come the Pacers within 7. Miles Turner, shot clock at 9. Haliburton looking for some daylight. He's going to pull again. And Tyrese Haliburton has ignited Indiana's offense. Haliburton on a skip. And there's the heat check. Haliburton calling for it, barks out to play to his mates. Siakam extends, and they just keep on coming. Generate any fast break opportunities, just 3 fast break points. Haliburton, and he buries another 3. Catch his breath as he will shoot his 11th and 12th free throws of the night. Haliburton, meantime, 15 of his 17 in the quarter.
As a group.
Haliburton doesn't want the screen, bounce to Siakam, straight away 3, and he connects. And again, the tension starts to rise in this building.
Yeah, I mean, they just are more in tune with who they are in terms of how they play the game.
Haliburton steps into a 3, and he buries it.
They're settling. They have struggled to shoot the ball from the perimeter. They have been really good when they've attacked the rim, and they've just gone away from what's worked for them here tonight.
Siakam. Here comes Nesmith, looking for a seam. Haliburton, good close, Hunter. Haliburton, beautiful teardrop.
And look at the offense. That has just not been an effective offense here for Cleveland. That's good basketball. You get the ball.
And they just cannot find any offense.
It's kind of painful.
Boy, dazzling pass, Haliburton to Bryant.
They are getting whatever they want offensively, taking control here in the third. Look at how few passes they make per possession. compared to what you see. The Pacers typically move the ball side to side. Rarely do you see a possession where one guy just takes it like there, but Haliburton's found his rhythm. And what had been a struggle for him all series, really, the bench, all of a sudden Ty Jerome comes in and gives them a little spark.
Haliburton coming hard to the cup. Boy, wise play by Garland and Haliburton sensing the moment going to the cup.
And our thoughts and prayers with Jason Tatum and his family. It was so sad to see him go down the way he did. Such an incredible player is Miles Turner.
Cleveland only has one more foul left to give with still 7.5 left. Siakam crashing to the basket. Table for Cleveland.
And you see they overextend defensively, and then Siakam able to attack. If you're Mobley in that situation, you got to.
Neesmith steps into a three. Too much. Turner offensive rebound. Haliburton, this is Nembhard, open three. He sticks it. 4-point lead. Jerome blocked by Haliburton. Haliburton on a push to the cup, lays it up and in. Tyrese Haliburton at both ends.
But it's the block shot here by Haliburton that leads to the push out in transition. And you can see the slap down there.
Miles Turner on top. Blocking shots, taking threes. Haliburton off to Turner. This is over Towns, who closes, and two quick ones for Indiana. Haliburton knifing his way inside. Got it.
Well, the Knicks had a little confusion there.
Exactly. The Knicks' best offense has been a missed shot because of that offensive rebounding.
It's Turner, and a 20-footer is down and perfect shooting all the way around.
48% from three in these playoffs.
Towns aggressively inside. Haliburton's got it. Released by Siakam. Galloping the other way. And now the start with all 5 Indiana players having scored.
Well, you're not going to see a lot of whistles when both teams are shooting well over 60%.
And quite honestly, nobody's gotten close enough to.
Indiana has started 8 of 8. The Knicks have started 6 of 10. Wheeling inside, Haliburton to Turner, right inside and over Towns.
And watch Brunson. He has the best footwork probably of any guard in our game.
Little teardrop will go right there for Haliburton. By the way, you'll find a lot of analogies to boxing from Reg throughout these. Here's a three from Turner. Got it! And he has been shooting lights out from 3. That's the 4th turnover for New York. And here comes a nice 3 outside. Aaron Neesmith, they needed that triple. Haliburton will spin and fire over Bridges. Tyrese Haliburton. On the fly, Haliburton makes a go. Great touch. Puts it through. 8. As the Knicks beat the reigning champions in 6. 3. Haliburton good.
Again, Karl Anthony Towns is in drop coverage.
As the Knicks beat the reigning champions in 6. 3. Haliburton good.
Again, Karl Anthony Towns is in drop coverage on these pick and rolls with Haliburton.
Well, I like Haliburton getting more aggressive. Indiana was 29-3, Reggie, when he scored 20.
Oh! That'll count. Brunson careening off bodies.
And more single digits before the half.
Look away, pass, Haliburton, Siakam. Rebound, Haliburton, here's a 3, straight away. Haliburton knocks it down.
How often do we see this, Reggie, where offensive rebounds lead to 3s? Because you're...
Nice rejection by Anunoby, screened by Turner. Haliburton on top, drives into Towns. Pretty scoop, and give him 16.
Well, that's what you need to do, because if he just goes quickly to the rim, Turner stays with him and blocks it.
Acrobatic move right there.
Haliburton can get around Robinson.
They love him on the perimeter. He played this way against Boston. 3 Haliburton. Oh, wow. Oh, what a stroke. Neesmith hits the 3. New York is 11 of 29, shooting threes, about 38%. Haliburton, his three is good.
But again,
it's a dead ball on the side. I don't know what the controversy there was.
Neesmith, it's a three. Whoa. It's a two-point game.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a two-point game with 22 seconds to go. 2.5 to go. Wow.
Oh, there's the slip by Hart. He thought he was initially just going to pull up. Neesmith again.
They've hit 6 straight threes, 5 of them by Neesmith on this run.
Haliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And goal! He got it!
Oh, I think that's a 2.
That is a 2. You're right.
I think that's going to be a 2.
That only ties the game. That ties the game.
We're going to be going to overtime.
We sure are.
And he tried to give your choke sign to the Knicks. And the game's not over.
Wow.
That toe on the line. Yep. And we're tied at 125 going to overtime. Brunson at the other end. Wow, what a nice knockaway inside. Great defense on the play by Turner. Nembhard, three-corner, good.
Huge three.
Bridges goes out on him. Toppin setting a screen, flying inside to the hole. It's Haliburton.
We are seeing some absolutely special.
Indiana was attacking Brunson. They go back the other way. Great finish here by Haliburton.
Knicks by 1. Haliburton with the ball. There's the screen. Now the switch. Inside. That's for 2. And Indiana recaptures the lead.
Gets it up over the top. And then Nembhard on the cut. Great pass from Haliburton.
A couple nights ago. Inside the double team. Anunoby throws it away with a turnover. Indiana has it. Will try to cash in. What a pass indeed. And Siakam finishes.
Turner. Coach, look at the eyes
Indiana,
of
who picks up his first.
They got Brunson and Bridges to go with Nembhard. In the game and when they needed it most.
Whoa, another outside shot. This one goes. Rebound offensively for Haliburton. Indiana controls. Nembhard with a move. The bump into Brunson with a twist and a fire.
What a start offensively here for Indiana.
That's 2 fouls already on Hart.
Nembhard, step back 3.
Well, already we talked about the pick and roll defense.
Along with newly instated Ben Shepherd. It's Turner on top. Robinson comes to meet the drive to the hole. Big time play. Miles Turner. And it's an 8-0 run for the Indiana Pacers.
And a steal.
Here comes Haliburton. He'll put on the brakes. He'll look left. He throws right. In the corner, picked off by Hart. Haliburton steering his way on the fly with a teardrop off the glass for 2. Haliburton and Bridges. It's Siakam for 3. Close Anunoby. Count the triple. Ring it up. He's got 26. Turner setting up. Weaving, driving, slamming. Haliburton.
And not settling. Got numbers.
And it goes in wide open. Ready, aim, fire. Haliburton a triple. Siakam. Count it. Foul. Signed the richest contract in the history of the Knicks this offseason. Backpedaling 3. Haliburton. Bucket.
There's the answer.
Well, they're going right at
with Hart. Deflected. Haliburton's got it. Here he comes the other way. And a drive the other way. That was by Toppin. And Toppin's got
what I'm
4.
talking about. Good action.
And they're both in. And Haliburton's got it. And Robinson comes out to meet him. Toppin. Haliburton. He's got 11. Drives hard. Oh, knocked away Robinson! But he kind of twisted an ankle as he came down awkwardly. Haliburton and Brunson. On the wing, it's a three. Got it. What a shot, Miles Turner.
This is what Reggie was talking about. Mitchell Robinson's instincts as a center are to come protect the rim.
Brunson's got 31. What a machine.
Now they're targeting Brunson. In that
and they did this the other night. Haliburton, three! Haliburton drains one. Brunson, it's a three. Rebound, snared inside. Haliburton, Siakam on the breakaway, and he takes it in for two. And Anunoby, former teammates on Toronto.
I don't like Bridges running from the top there. If you're coming off the top on a shot from the baseline, so they can get him the same amount of minutes, but not wear him out.
Nembhard with the two.
Great patience there by Nembhard.
Haliburton, who struggles a bit at home in these playoffs, is better on the road with his offense. He's looking for the screen from Turner and goes into Brunson. And got that one.
A lot of contact as well, but didn't get the call.
And aggressive, the read or all of it.
And tough. Here's the drive.
That's that's a foul.
That's an obvious
foul.
He's the one who created the extra opportunities.
They go in here in stride. Robinson couldn't get it. Shepard has come in. That ball was deflected. Haliburton corner. Shepard three. New York is shooting 36%. Toppin. Spinning up. Brunson takes it in with a pirouette. And the biggest lead for Indiana tonight. Out of bounds it goes. Steal by Haliburton. 2-on-1 with Shepard. And a trailer in Toppin. Picked up the foul.
Great steal there by Haliburton. There's just not enough offense on the floor for Brunson to get room.
It's a Brunson three. Rebound Shepard. Haliburton on the move. A three, Haliburton.
They're looking for the knockout. They're trying to look out for the knockout here in this first half.
11-0 run since the challenge. Picked off Haliburton.
This has got to be a timeout coming after this for New York.
Tyrese Haliburton becoming an household name, people. Here's the alley, there's the oops by Toppin. And that's all the traffic go by him. Knocks down a tray in transition, then picks up the steal in the finish, and igniting this Pacer fan base.
A rebound pulled down by Towns. Out to Brunson it goes.
Everything's been a rush three here. Another steal by Haliburton.
Long reach. And Haliburton. Getting a screen, picking and poking his way for that shot.
A rare jump shot by Haliburton.
Haliburton looking one way, through on the other. Siakam inside. Wow.
They're down. Neesmith holding that right ankle. Holding that right ankle by Neesmith.
And reset. Towns there, Turner in the way, looking for the cutting Brunson. Knocked away, turnover, Indiana's got it. And numbers, Toppin!
Look at this. Ball never touches the floor. And again, from Haliburton to Toppin.
To the injury tonight, Bridges hits inside. Bridges with 13. Haliburton the other way and scoops it up.
He was looking to pass that all the way.
And the Knicks cut it to 13.
Karl Anthony Towns, 15 points in the fourth quarter. Shot, Haliburton three, good!
And now the Pacers offense not flowing like it was in that first half.
They're shooting 48%. Siakam, big shot by Siakam.
I think that's who's going to have to carry him here.
That was Indiana's second and last, and New York lost theirs.
The last 12 minutes, the Knicks have outscored them 33-14. Here's a shot by Haliburton.
That was a huge possession in bucket here.
Towns gets the Siakam miss. The other way they go. Bridges trying to speed up that offense. It's a rebound by Haliburton. Numbers the other way. In the corner, three, Neesmith. There's another two there for New York, and the first two for Brunson. Siakam quickly the other way. Back and forth we go.
Well, this is Indiana's pace right now. 50-win seasons for the first time in 20 years. One of the best coaches in this league for a long time.
Neesmith.
Well, there's the answer.
Indiana 4-6, 3. Haliburton.
If you're the Pacers, you needed to come out with a little fake handoff, and Haliburton time just to tie his shoe and knock down the three. How this series has gone.
Haliburton long three.
Now, Haliburton.
This looks like Indiana's road offense right here in Cambridge.
Robinson watching Haliburton. Puts on the brakes, finds a gap and hits it. With a series of moves to get the shot away, but he couldn't finish. Here comes Haliburton. He has the last 7 points for Indy. And the other way, Neesmith takes off. Played the entire fourth quarter the other night, knocked away by Siakam on the deflection.
Got number.
3-on-1, Haliburton to tap him. The play.
Here's Indiana creating the defense. Toppin gets the deflection, and Toppin, no question, I think he's looking over his shoulder, so to speak.
Haliburton with a three from way outside.
Wow.
Whoa. Well, Haliburton has shot some deep threes here in this.
Stop. Toppin the rebound. In the corner, Siakam. That's a three.
Second time Wright's had a steal and giving it right back.
Haliburton three.
And miscommunication by the Knicks.
Who's a great player for Indiana, so you can't put too much into it.
Haliburton works his way in and scoops it home. Picked up by Nimrod.
Got numbers.
Haliburton underneath Siakam. Haliburton wide open, Nimrod with a triple. Knicks have led by as many as 2 with 10 ties and 13 lead changes. Neesmith, collision inside on Thompson and got the 2.
I like the no call.
Here comes Haliburton on the move and on the wing. Neesmith loads a 3. Tip it out. Siakam. Haliburton got it. Back inside. Bradley got it. Bridges and Anunoby, the Knick 5, and they had their first possession of the third quarter. It was deflected and stolen. And it's a 2-on-1 with the trailer in Siakam.
That's been the story of the game so far. For Indiana, 13 points off the turnovers.
Fast break numbers, 19-2. Pacers
another turnover.
Another turnover by the Knicks.
I would say, like, the Knicks, what the Knicks' opinion is really doesn't matter.
So Bradley is in. Brunson foul, and Neesmith skies.
With the Pacers, which is to wear on Jalen Brunson over the course of this series more than it is to just stop one play.
Haliburton with a look-away feed.
He's had some success against Neesmith, too, but he has to work a lot harder against Neesmith than he does against these other guys.
Haliburton was moving for a free shot.
Reggie Miller looking like a prophet.
To knock on the door. This bodes well for them.
Lot of screens, open lane.
Way too easy to get to the rim. It's that relentless effort on the glass.
Mathurin is in, got the feed, takes it to the rack. Foul, count it to the line.
They went with McBride on Haliburton and now switching everything.
Shot clock at 3, Haliburton for 3.
Well, that was deep, but Brunson backed up.
Intercepted by Haliburton.
To let Coach Thibodeau know that he was comfortable and that he supported his decision, he told me.
Haliburton weaving, driving, scoring!
When the clock is short, here we go.
Goes on top, it's Toppin for 3, good!
That'll do it.
Who else to find Obi Toppin than Tyrese Haliburton with his 15th assist.
That is the 9th time in his career he's had over 20 points, 15 assists, and no turnovers. No one in NBA history has done it more than 3 times other than him.
He is the first in NBA playoff history with 30, 10, 15, and at 0, no turnovers.
Well, Tyrese, congratulations. 32 points, 20 came in the first half, no turnovers. When did you know tonight was going to be different?
I was just trying to be aggressive, trying to respond. I felt like I let the team down in game 3, so it was important for me to come out here and just make plays. And, guys put me in position to make plays and trying to play my game. And, man, it's a big win for us.
Did Dad in the building have anything to do with that?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm glad Pop's in the building, man. Makes it that much more sweet. Yeah, it had a little bit to do with it.
We also found out you're just the 2nd player ever to have a 30-point triple-double with no turnovers. It's incredible. Who'd be the most proud of you?
Probably my AAU coach. He always just used to tell me, take care of the ball, don't turn it over. So he'd be proud of me because I rebounded. I never rebound, so he'd be happy for that as well.
Never say never.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you have a chance to close out on the road in New York City. How exciting is that just possibility, and how do you keep the team focused enough to do it?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's a tough environment to play in. So we got to be ready, and it's just one more game. Take what we can from this, get better at, what we lacked tonight, and be ready to go in game 5.
We'll see you there.
Yeah,
Thanks,
appreciate
Tyrese.
it.
Yeah, Reggie, you think anybody's complaining right now in New York that Brunson looks to score too much?
Turner, 3. Got it. Brunson had the 14-point first quarter.
Tell you what, the Nisma's defensive effort was just incredible.
Anunoby.
About Jarris Walker on the floor here for the Pacers. Hasn't even seen time in this series.
Haliburton kicks it. Walker in the corner with a 3, and he buries his triple. Roll back to Indiana. Down court, Mathurin sets up, and he'll put up a 3. Ring it up for Benedict Mathurin.
Huge for the Pacers.
This is the biggest lead for the New York Knicks in Game 5. Haliburton will take it in and scoop it home.
14-5 New York run here in this third.
Bridges. Hart. Intercepted. Picked off by Haliburton. Mathurin the release.
I think the Knicks are passing up layups and shots at the rim to throw the ball out. I think Brunson just passed one up. Hart passed one up before.
Obi Toppin, Comet, foul. He was charging into Brunson.
They're getting stops at one end or turnovers, and the ball movement.
Haliburton, good feed, Toppin in stride. Towns, triple. And a rebound by Haliburton. Siakam. Nice twisting shot. Haliburton. Quiet night. Towns will pick him up. Shot clock at 11. Haliburton to the hole.
And he knew with Towns having those 5 fouls.
The problem in this series are averaging 15 turnovers a game.
And the points off turnovers clearly favor the Pacers. Here's a 3 by Siakam. Quick release, Siakam. Euro step for 2 around Brunson.
That was off a made layup by OG.
Robinson started games 3, 4, and 5. One of the big moves made by Coach Tom Thibodeau. Bridges tried to spin, throws it away. Ball deflected, picked up Toppin. He'll go the other way, over Towns.
And kick it out for their points. Richard Robinson dominating here in the first quarter.
Haliburton swerves to the line, feeding Turner. Count it, foul.
Underneath the rim, and here's the dump down pass to Turner.
Haliburton. Knocked away, intercepted. Back and forth we go. Haliburton inside. And now Haliburton. Off that baseline, he'll feed. And there's Toppin.
Both Bridges and Brunson should be fresh.
Haliburton wide open, his 3.
No hesitation.
Just walking into shots.
Here's Brunson dashing the defense, taking it inside, lost the ball.
Another turnover.
Picks it up the other way. Haliburton to the hole.
Oh my goodness. Haliburton in transition. This kind of surprised Bridges with the throwdown.
Towns trying to plow his way down, but two are around him. Draped on both shoulders, defenders. Anunoby in the post. Knocked away! Haliburton, but then Anunoby got it back and tries.
And it's a one-possession game.
Anunoby's had a 10-point second quarter for the Knicks. Haliburton catching his way in, got it.
Haliburton's getting going a little bit. His aggressiveness is up.
Three-point game. Siakam jackhammers it in.
The second one off of a made basket.
Haliburton with 8. He is 3 of 8, and Bridges comes out on him. And Turner is free. Close Anunoby. 3 is down.
They've got to get up to the level of the screen on pick and rolls and get out of that deep drop coverage that Towns has been caught in several times.
Brunson gets bumped by Siakam, who's got the ball, and over. Brunson puts up a 3. Nembhard is on Brunson, tapped by Haliburton with the steal.
Got numbers.
They do. On the wing, corner 3, Nembhard.
Finally. You know, Haliburton can make it, but I know he can get around Brunson. If he can get into the paint, that's when good things happen.
Bridges tried to drive. Ball knocked away. Loose and picked up Nembhard the other way. Neesmith.
Here it is. Look at Haliburton here. Gets the steal, and Indiana gets a loose ball. No one back for the Knicks.
2-for-1 situation here if the Pacers play it right.
Chopping a screen for Haliburton and back to Toppin for the triple. Volleyballed around. Vacuumed in by Haliburton. Takes it the other way, but time into the hole. And Haliburton will survey with Anunoby defending. Kick out. Nembhard. Defended by Brunson. It's a 2.
Nice little step back.
And Haliburton. Bridges comes out on Haliburton. Shot clock in single digits. Turner a screen. Haliburton will chip and foul.
I'm sorry, I mean Haliburton can probe and get whatever he wants.
Toppin caught it, drives, and splits the New York defense to get there.
On him.
Haliburton to Turner, the dive.
On Turner.
Turner was trying to defend Towns, and it's a tough chore.
They're going to put Towns in pick and roll.
Toppin a screen. Haliburton will put one up.
Yeah, he's too far down.
It's not going to matter.
19 for Brunson, 4 in the quarter. Haliburton will go hard inside and drop. Bryant, Shepard, Haliburton again that floater, and again it goes.
Moved him. After a timeout, they come out with a huge 3.
It's Haliburton to Toppin.
Haliburton, Towns trying to get up. Great pass, Shamet very late on the rotation. And again, Indiana.
This series was won and lost in game 1 by the Knicks.
Long shot, Haliburton. Oh! Tyrese Haliburton has gone mad. 5 field goals in this quarter. 11 points. Kolek. But Porty can't get it. Dottier is there in a whistle. Performance for the ages, but the fourth quarter was it for Haliburton, and that one was taken from Terre Haute. Man, he was way, way outside.
Neesmith up top. Haliburton guarded by Jalen Williams. Siakam has the height advantage and quickly goes to the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander gets in the paint, throws it up. Hartenstein mistimed his jump. Pass was not good. McConnell. Haliburton. That little push shot nails the three-pointer. Mitchell is not afraid. He's aggressive out there. Haliburton, nice fake, launches that three-pointer. It's good. Siakam has the advantage down low. Haliburton picks it out. McConnell. McConnell nails the 3. Neesmith drills the three-pointer deep in the corner. About a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren inside. Haliburton got a piece of it. Terrific defensive play.
Neesmith wasn't in terrible defensive position, but that's Shea's size as a difference maker.
Good entry pass, and Miles Turner able to finish. Haliburton with the assist, his fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander again turns, can't get to the fall. Haliburton, beautiful pass. Siakam running the floor.
Good defense individually by Haliburton. He's got to stay fighting on that end.
Haliburton, jump shot is good.
41%, but he had been struggling massively, and he's got 5.
Haliburton, another floater. Nice move from Haliburton. He's in double figures, just the second Pacer. Pacers have been an excellent road team in these playoffs, 6-2. Miles Turner from downtown, his first three-pointer the other way.
Haliburton got to get himself involved.
Layup, back shot's good. Tyrese Haliburton makes it a 4-point game. There's about a 9-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander spins, pulls up, jumper. Off the mark, won't go. Rebound, Neesmith. The Pacers with a chance to win it. Final seconds, no fouls to give. Haliburton looking. Haliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! It's good! With 0.3 of a second remaining. Timeout, OKC. Tyrese Haliburton does it again. Their first lead of the game. This crowd absolutely stunned as the Pacers take a 1-point lead.
Look, this is what you want. The MVP with his signature pull-up. Great defense by Indiana. They get the ball. He takes his time. He goes. He's not afraid of the moment. He is the moment. That is what Tyrese Haliburton has been doing all postseason. Taking his time, you give him half a step and knocks it down with 0.3.
No hesitation in those big moments. He wants the ball in his hands. He wants the ball. Caruso will inbound. Caruso looking, throws it up on the rim, knocked away, and Indiana takes game 1. Shocking the Thunder here at OKC. The comeback kids do it again. What a victory for the Pacers as Tyrese Haliburton's heroics take center stage.
I love Cason Wallace, and yeah, obviously his attack right there, but defensively, as you see, the pressure that he puts, he gets in that starting lineup because the amount of trust that coach has in him.
Pascal Siakam knocks down the three-pointer. The three-point shooting amazing, Doris.
There's 2 times where he's almost lost the ball, almost turnover situations.
Meanwhile, an answer, Nimhard from the right corner.
Mike, if they're lining up 3-point shots with no pressure, then they have made a mistake, Oklahoma City. Those corner threes killed them.
Excellent defense, Neesmith and Haliburton.
This is what I was saying. I could see it in his eyes. He's moving.
He's 2 for 7 to start from 3. First team All-NBA defense, such a critical part of the Thunder D. Mathurin, quick catch and shoot, and hits the 3. Haliburton fires three-pointer. Bang! I owe him that one, so I had to do it early. Turner feeling it here in this third quarter, knocks down another. They lob it to Shepherd. Good closeout from Jalen Williams. Nimhard, triple team. Haliburton floaters up and good. Just the second field goal from Tyrese Haliburton.
And I'm telling you, he's got to look at the rim. I want to see him get 5 or 6 or 7 shots over a 10-15 possession, because that's going to make the defense collapse.
On the 24. Haliburton to Turner. Turner with the slam. Miles Turner. Haliburton, the floater from the same spot, throws it up and in. Indiana already in the penalty. Haliburton jump shot is good.
He's starting to get a little more aggressive here.
Haliburton gets it back. Clear path and throws it down.
Where is this in the first half? You might not be able to break him down just standing in front of him. Get the ball, come back and get it. Now he's shooting 50%.
With Mark Testature. Haliburton fires away and knocks down the 3. Haliburton pushes. Nice feed to Mathurin. Sidestep layup. Somehow he squeezed it in. What a difficult shot for Mathurin. TJ McConnell will keep fighting. Pass inside. Haliburton gets into the corner, lines it up, and knocks down another three. Comes in. Haliburton up top to Shepherd. Nice fake to get rid of Dort. Now pulls up the mid-range. Got it. Haliburton, the floater's up. Beautiful shot from Tyrese Haliburton. Jalen Williams pulls back short.
Mike, he's really struggling to shoot the ball in the series.
Steal by Haliburton. One man to beat behind the back. Now Toppin goes inside, lays it up. Gilgeous-Alexander once again was on Turner. Now Hartenstein switches, and Turner hits the three.
They wouldn't let Shea touch it to organize the offense.
Now Dort picks up Haliburton. No hesitation and knocks down the three.
He's not an offensive player, but the threes are always so timely for Lou Dort.
Oh, beautiful move, Obi Toppin. Wiggins goes inside, block. Toppin off the bounce, goes inside. Haliburton, Nembhard, straight on, three-pointer. Got it!
The vast improvement by this group defensively is a big part of why they're here.
Oh, Haliburton with a beautiful floater. His third field goal. The lead is up to 7. Got Hartenstein on him. Double team. Finds Shepherd. Shepherd off the bounce. The runner. Wild shot is good. With Hartenstein right there from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just different, DB. That is just different. As Pascal Siakam with another transition.
Siakam, the other pacer in double figures besides Mathurin. Haliburton, another floater, another bucket. He's got 9.7 assists.
Dribble handoff, a lot of movement. The basketball is popping. The bodies are moving. And when they...
Rebounding numbers +4 for OKC. Haliburton fakes, fires, and hits. Haliburton from downtown, and the Pacers back up by 3.
The system. Rick Carlisle said we knew when we got him we had to play fast, but his...
Here comes Haliburton to the rim, layup, that's good, tough shot. Well contested, still got it to go.
So Tyrese Haliburton, downhill.
One of those sneaky players that you don't even understand all the things he's capable of doing yet.
Turner gets another chance, this time capitalizes. Stolen by Haliburton. And Tyrese Haliburton puts them up 4 again.
But he's going to just shoot the gap here, another sloppy turnover, and then taking his time.
Mathurin in the game. Mathurin 14 points off the bench in the first half. Haliburton steps back and puts it in. Third three-pointer for Haliburton. The Thunder need timeout.
Aggressive enough. Was he waiting too long to get going? Well, boy, he's got it going tonight. He's got 19.
Nembhard back to Turner. Haliburton looking for some room. Step back three. It's good. Tyrese Haliburton with a three-pointer.
Watch the hard cross, the separation with the step left, and on the way back.
And with the Pacers' clutch time in the playoffs, they're 8-1. Oh, Turner, nice bank shot. Drew Nembhard, Turner, Haliburton, Siakam, and Nesmith out there. Haliburton's cross court. Nesmith puts up a three. Bang! Gilgeous-Alexander, step back, a two-pointer, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Nembhard. Haliburton throws it ahead to Siakam. The drive, the finish. OKC struggled with turnovers themselves in game 3. Siakam kicks it out, extra pass, Haliburton. Nesmith, nobody near him. Back-to-back threes for the Pacers. Nembhard back up top. Way outside is good from Haliburton.
In the next zip code. I mean, the ball pops with this team when they are at their best. Look at the range on that three by Hallie. He looked comfortable last game. He starts out shooting the ball well here.
Haliburton directing the offense. Turner wide open, foul line. Nice soft touch for OKC. Haliburton back to Toppin, foul line jumper. They're 9 for 12 from the field. Haliburton's guarded by Williams. Nesmith, catch, shoot, hits. Three-pointer for Nesmith, his second. He's got 12. Williams has 14. And Caruso 11. 3 in double figures for OKC. Beautiful pass again, Darts. And Siakam finishes.
He's going to cross you over. He's going to use that side and a little look.
Gilgeous-Alexander again double team. And a turnover. They had 19 turnovers in game 3. Siakam gets it out to Haliburton, gets inside. Oh, and a gorgeous move from Tyrese Haliburton.
Make sure you don't allow him to get in there. And then look, eyes on the rim, avoids the contact.
Now Caruso picks him up on the switch. Siakam almost lost it. Haliburton inside, scoop layup, count it, and a foul. Some Haliburton heroics here in the second quarter, and the Pacers take a 2-point lead.
You go for that steal if you're Jalen Williams. That's a big mistake if you go for those steals and you...
Toppin back in. Haliburton fakes, kicks it out in the corner. Another three-pointer, got it. Nembhard from downtown. It's an 8-point lead. Haliburton in the corner, Toppin another three, got it. Obi Toppin back-to-back threes. Timeout OKC. Haliburton gets it back. Caruso in pursuit. Shot clock at 5. Haliburton gets in the paint. Inside. Off the glass. It's good. Haliburton to Turner. Back out Haliburton. Shot clock at 5. He's got the 7-footer on him. Haliburton the drive. Sneaks inside. Off the glass. It's good. Haliburton finds some room all the way down again. High off the glass again. Gorgeous move from Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton drives all the way to the rim. Layup is good. More Haliburton heroics. Back to 4. Good ball denial. Ball deflected, tipped, and stolen. Mathurin comes out with it. Goes inside for the layup. Oh, and a foul as Williams goes down.
The half-court line, the three-point line, he's setting screens to help free up his guards.
Pascal Siakam pulls up, jump shot. Nice soft touch. He had a great game 4. Holmgren been really feeling his oats last couple of games. Haliburton after Siakam, no hesitation on the 3, and nails that one. Siakam off the bounce. Turner's going to try 3. He's been struggling from there. Not that time. Miles Turner knocks that one down. Right there is Jalen Williams. Poked away by Nembhard. Ball still loose. Battle around. Siakam comes up with it. Boy, Nembhard, great hustle there. Siakam on a beautiful pass. Lays it up and in. Haliburton throws it in. And Bradley banks it. Oh, beautiful pass from Haliburton. That's his 5th assist. He still has not had a field goal. Nesmith right with him. Gets inside. Forces up the shot. Haliburton the rebound. Holmgren tumbles. Haliburton throws it inside, and Toppin throws it down. Beautiful pass. As Haliburton comes up the floor. Nembhard, corner 3. There is no warm-up to him when he comes off the bench. Toppin, back of the rim. Turner goes high for the rebound. Haliburton's going to try. Finally gets one to go. Tyrese Haliburton from downtown.
The Indiana Pacers are fighting for their lives, but they are giving the effort. And to see your
McConnell in the front court. Haliburton, step back, three-pointer. It's good. His second three-pointer of the game. And the lead back up to 6. There comes Toppin the other way. You rarely see that from Holmgren. Nesmith the 3, puts it in. Hartenstein the rebound, puts it on the floor, knocked out of his hands by Siakam. And Isaiah Joe gets it. Haliburton the steal. Here comes Haliburton, Siakam, Nesmith, corner 3, bang! Haliburton. Caruso chasing him. Haliburton finds a spot, launches, and hits. Long three-pointer from Haliburton.
Just had a feeling that the Pacers were going to come out and bring it. Could they handle that first punch if you're OKC?
We've got 6 different guys with at least 7 points tonight already, Mike.
Siakam, layup is good. And we're almost done with the second quarter. Haliburton up top, Neesmith. Haliburton checks the shot clock, drives, there's that floater, left hand! What a beautiful shot. Jalen Williams, 16 points, throws it away. Haliburton comes up with it. Cross court, Siakam for the slam!
And just the steal. Tyrese Haliburton doing it again. Don't call the medic, call the morgue. Having fun out there, smiling. Look at him, left hand, talking to him. It's a family atmosphere in here, Mike.
Haliburton, Holmgren guarding him. Haliburton ducks under, give and go. Haliburton, bank shot's good. Somebody gets on the board. Shepherd running the floor, layup. Back-to-back easy buckets. Mark Daigneault can't be happy with that.
Just moments before tip-off, Tyrese Haliburton said his biggest job as leader of this team is going to be calm and to remind his guys that they have everything that they need.
Little fake, kicks it back out. Siakam, Haliburton lines up a long three-pointer. Got it! Haliburton launches another one. Puts it in! Back-to-back threes for Tyrese Haliburton. After right there to pick it up. Haliburton tries again. Haliburton hits again. His third three-pointer already. And a timeout. Mark Daigneault. He's upset with the officials. Nembhard kicks it out. Toppin. Good contest from Dort. Haliburton falls down. He looks hurt. Here comes SGA the other way. Inside, and Williams throws it down. Haliburton's hurt right away when he fell. Of course, that strained calf, he's in pain, so emotional. It's the right calf, right away. He knew he was in trouble. Oh, you get in a situation like this, you're just sick to your stomach for the young man. We'll take a timeout. Tyrese Haliburton in Game 5 on the same court in the same spot. That's where he strained the calf. He played more later in the game. Clearly was bothered, got some treatment, and played 23 minutes in Game 6. And here's tonight, right away. He talked about the risk, as you see the entire team surrounding him. He knew the risk, but it meant so much for him to be out there with his teammates. There was no way he wasn't going to play. Violation.
Now this is sick. One of the most lovable players in this league. One of the best young leaders in this team. His father struggling with this moment. But
I just want to watch.
Okay.
Go get back ice for me. Let's try one. Make it worth it at least. Make it worth it at least.
The Thunder have taken the NBA by storm. For the first time, the NBA champion resides in Oklahoma City. The storybook season is complete. And fell just one game short of their first NBA title. Haliburton, didn't matter the risk. He wanted to be on the floor with his teammates. The leader of the Pacers greeting his team. It's going to be hard to do tonight.